Hey guys, got a new knife review for you all. Today we're going to be looking at the Kershaw NRG folder. This one is a really nice knife. I'm loving all my Kershaws right now. And Kershaw just seems to be able to pump out the great knives at a great price. I'll tell you right now, you can probably find this one for about 25 to 40 bucks. And, you know, for that price point, it's actually a really nice knife. First of all, it's made in the USA, so, you know, where do you get knives made in the USA for 40 bucks? Let me see if I can show you that marking. My camera is pretty bad, but if you can tell, there's some writing about right here, and it says made in the USA, so it is a USA made knife. So just first off, I mean, most quality knives you can't really get in the US for under 50, under 60, and this one's actually a really nice knife, especially for the price. So the specs on the knife: the Kershaw NRG has a 2 13/16 inch blade, close length of 3 3/4 inches, overall weight of 2.2 ounces, which I think is ridiculously good. 13C26 steel. Handle is textured green G10 with track tech inserts. So let's start with the blade. The blade is perfect for EDC. I keep telling you guys that I love this blade size. Right around the 3-inch mark is where I like to be, and right around 3 inches is where the Kershaw NRG is. So I really like this knife for the size, and it's a very nice blade shape. It's sort of clip point type blade, but I don't know if you can see this, but this knife almost looks like a recurve. The belly seems to come down here. It doesn't seem to be straight and then coming up to the top. I don't know if you can tell, but that's just a little thing I noticed. 13C26 steel, great value steel. You know, nothing to complain about that. I mean, if you're going to be using this, it's going to be easy enough to sharpen up, and it's going to be holding an edge for a decent amount of time, so there's absolutely nothing to complain about with this steel, except it rusts a little bit more than I would like. Kershaw knives in general seem to be prone to this. There's actually a little bit staining right now I couldn't get rid of right next to the tang here. I mean, right next to the pivot here. But the blade shape is very nice. It comes very sharp. Very nice tip here too. Very nice, you know, beveling. Very nice satin finish. Very nice swedge. It's all very well done. There is some jimping on the top here. Not very useful, so I'm not gonna kid about that. But this blade is definitely a very good size for use. Very good knife. Very good size for cutting. I don't really have any complaints about the blade at all. The opening mechanism is the Sunetic flipper, and it's sort of, I don't really understand the mechanics of it, but basically, what happens when you fold up this flipper, if you can watch it, it's not extended tang. You can see here, I can hold the flipper up but open the knife, so you can see the tang is independent of the blade movement, but after some point, it starts moving with the blade, because the blade's pushing against it. You can see here, I can move it around, and once I get here, locks up, and now it becomes part of the thumb ramp. It comes flush with the knife, and I think that's a really nifty feature. I don't know how necessary it is, but it's very cool, and it makes it easy for lightning fast deployment. Just tap on that flipper and it will fly out like an automatic. Look at that. Just comes out so fast. I mean, no wrist action needed. Just a light pull from the index finger, and it'll come out. Just very easy to deploy, despite no thumb studs. Lockup is very good. It uses a standard liner lock, and it's not a very thick liner lock, to be honest. But for EDC blade, it's more than enough. I actually think it may have moved over since I got it, because I've been playing with this knife a lot. I used it only 1 or 2 times, to be honest, but locks up very nice. Very solid, no up and down play at all. I actually don't see any left to right blade play. I can kind of feel it in the tips of my fingers. But very, very smooth knife. Handles are green G10 with handles are green G10 with a black Track Tech insert. The G10 is very nice, medium quality, but it's decent smoothness level, so you can actually, you won't lose your grip, definitely, especially with this Track Tech here. It's sort of like skateboard tape, but it's much less hard, I guess. It's more rubbery. It has a little more give, but it has a lot of grip as well. So, it just locks into your hand. The handle shape is very, very ergonomic. You would almost think this is a Ken Onion design. It's sort of got like this pear-shaped swell down here, and you sort of take it like this, and it just fits. You can easily use this as a 3-finger knife, and it's actually very comfortable in that grip either as well. Okay. The clip is really funky looking, and that's the only problem with some of the Kershaws I have. If any of you have ever seen the Kershaw Junkyard Dog, this is actually the clip for the Junkyard Dog. So, Kershaw's got that crazy clip motif going on. I don't really care for it, but I usually just drop my EDC knives into the pocket anyway, so that's not a huge problem for me. The knife is very light, actually, 2.2 ounces for the amount of blade that you're getting, and for that I actually think it's a really, really nice weight, I guess. Weight? Is that what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. You can get lighter knives, but you have to go and look. I mean, the Benchmade 530 is one of the few knives I can see that is lighter and has longer blade shape, longer blade. This is 1.9 ounces and has a 3 1/4 inch blade, but this is an exception. This is purposely built to be as light as possible. The knife overall is just a phenomenal knife. I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, you need to get this into your hand. Very ergonomic, very fast, very sharp, very well made. Very nice satin finish, very strong lockup, very nice ergonomics. There's nothing to complain about with this knife. If you have the $30, put up the money. Keep it oiled because it may rust on you, but that's the only downside I can think to it. There's a couple tooling marks here on the liner. You can tell it's not perfectly done, but for this price point at $30, considering what you're getting, I mean the auto-like deployment, the liner lock, the beautiful satin finish, and very nice hollow grind on the blade. Perfect ergonomics, the very well finished and fit Track Tech inserts. I mean, this is ultimate bang for the buck. Please help Kershaw out and pick up one of these knives. Support their USA-made knives. I can't believe they make at this price point. Definitely check it out. It's worth every single cent. Thanks, guys, for watching my review. This is a short one because, I mean, I have nothing to say but good about this knife. So, I'm just lauding it by now. A little bit about the backspacer. I think it's FRN, if that's the thing to you. Compared to the Kershaw Vapor, which is a flow through, this is kind of close, but there's a little gap here for stuff to come out. So that's basically it. Kershaw NRG, very nice folder, very easy to use, very sharp. Definitely pick it up. See you guys later. Bye.